Hey there, you guys, welcome back. I am in the grow space, as you can see, and it's really bright down here. I never really realized how bright it is until I look in the viewfinder here, and I'm really washed out. Anyway, maybe I just need a tan. It's fall, and light levels are lacking. I get home and it's dark, so maybe I just need more of a tan. Need to go somewhere tropical, or I could just come downstairs into the grow space and maybe put on some tanning lotion and sit under the lights. Just do the fun stuff that I like to do. So weird. So weird. So anyway, today I wanted to show you the Monn Millennium Magic Witchcraft. Look at that. We are in bud. We're not in bloom. In the next couple of weeks, we will be in bloom. I actually thought it was going to open earlier. I thought that... I don't know whether you're able to see this. Is it going to come into focus? These ones here have been kind of open a little bit. And they've been open a little bit for a really long time. Like, I'm talking weeks or even a month. Like, they were still sort of developing, and they were open like they are now. Like, you can see there's little bits that are open. Weird, right? So the fun thing about this one, as you know, I planted 2 pots of Millennium Magic Witchcrafts together, because I got one. I think I spent $29, which is a steal for Millennium Magic. I didn't know that at the time. I just saw these black orchids, or they were calling them black orchids, and I'm like, I don't know that I believe that it's going to be that dark black. And I don't want to pay for something that's going to turn out to be a really vibrant purple, and something that I've never grown before. And so anyway, I ended up paying $29, I think, for the very first one, because I went home and I researched it, and then I came back and actually bought one. And then later on, I bought them for $10 each, because they weren't in bloom anymore. After they cut the spikes off, they reduced them to $10, and I'm like, well, I'm taking more. Hello? So anyway, where was... my story goes nowhere. So anyway, they're beautiful, and I don't know where I was going to go with that. I was expecting these to open earlier. They haven't. They have a different look than these ones here that are nice and closed, as you can see there. These flowers are going to come out, and they're going to be beautiful very, very soon. But then I noticed on the other ones that I have here, I don't know whether you can see it, but they're just starting to produce flower spikes. So I got a spike on this one right here by the tip of my finger. I'm going to move my finger out of the way. Do you see that there? It's right there. And there might be one going to develop on the other side, but I'm not sure. And then on this one here, there is, you can't see it, there's an edge of the pot. Can you see there's a little bit of a nubbin on there? Hard to see, but it's going to start developing a flower spike too. So in the next coming weeks, this is going to be open, these buds, and then in the next couple of months, these ones are going to be open. So I'm going to have a show that lasts a really long time, and I'm really excited about that, and I need to share that with you. So don't be worried. In the next couple of weeks, I will show you when these are open, and then I will probably also brag a couple of weeks later saying, it's still going. It's still going. So anyway, this one I grew outside for the summertime, and it grew beautifully. Watered like crazy. I watered it every time. Pretty well once a day I'd go through and water, which you kind of need to do in the summertime because things dry out really, really quickly. But these guys in general like a lot of water because they're actively growing. They're really producing leaves, and they're really trying to nourish their pseudobulbs. As you can see, this one is gigantic in comparison to the other ones that are in the pot. It's huge. So it really did develop wonderfully, and I was worried about it earlier in the season because it was getting yellow streaking, and the leaves were just more yellow than I'm used to. But I think it was just the higher light levels. Right about now, I'm going to reduce the watering pretty well to nothing. I will give it the odd drink. With these guys, when they produce their flowers, generally you need to cut back the watering because that's telling you that the growth cycle is starting to go into its dormant phase. These guys flower, and a lot of times there's no leaves involved, so the flowering kind of tells you to trigger the dormancy period. So I'm going to cut back the watering, if not completely, but maybe just I'll water a little bit because we've got two different growth cycles. This one's just starting to bud, where this one is really should be going dormant. But that being said, this one here has a yellowing leaf, so that tells me that the plant is trying to go dormant normally. So I might just completely cut the watering off, no problem. Yeah, really interesting plant. I know that a lot of you are growing it, and I just wanted to show this one to you. We will do updates. I will post photos on the Plants and Things What's Growing page, as well as the Plants and Things page. So stay tuned on there because you might see the open blooms there before you see a video from me. So anyway, again, I just wanted to share that with you, and I'm really excited. I watch it every day. I have it up in my living room where I sit all the time because I am a lazy fool, and I look at it and I pick it up and I check it out, and that's where I notice these little baby growths. So anyway, stay tuned for more updates. There will be a lot more. Lots of things are happening over here in the grow space. So anyway, happy growing, everyone. This one's still looking beautiful. It's not shriveling at the stem. So this one here, again, like this one, it's going to be a little bit later to go dormant. And then this one here, this one was really late. This was